Right guys, so before I start I just want to say sorry for not uploading over the weekend. It was the final game of the season for the team that I play for, and I did film a little bit before the match, but not enough after the match because I got a little bit drunk. So when I looked through the footage in the morning, it wasn't enough to upload. However, here are some of the clips that I did manage to get on Saturday. Right guys, so I've got football today and it's the final game of the season. I've not got anyone to film the actual game itself, but I'll film some of the pre-game and the a little bit afterwards. But I'm going out after the game because it's the last game of the season, so we're all going out for like a meal and drinks, so I won't film too much afterwards. Just waiting for Spendle to pick me up now, and then we'll be on our way to the game. What? He loves it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, get this out.
This is one DJ you don't want to fuck with. It's the DJ Skepsis.
Is he reversing? Is he reviewing an Easter egg there?
It's a good watch, to be fair.
Loves it.
Oh, what's going on here?
Reactions, boys.
No, here we go.
Fuck it, here we go.
Wow! Wow! What a fucking goal! We got
Make the ground shake.
The girl looks just like Suzanne.
Come on! No!
He's done it.
Run away! Run away! To the Premier League! Run away! How I get that? I don't know. How I get that? I don't care. Run away!
So we ended up winning 2-1 that game, and I scored the opener to put us 1-0 up. We conceded by an ex-player that I used to play with, and then Luke Richards scored the winner. We made hard work of it, but that puts us in good stead and good confidence going into the final in 2 weeks. Anyway, so today's video is the top 5 players not to have won the Ballon d'Or. Everyone in football knows that the Ballon d'Or is the most prestigious award you can win as a player, because that cements your title as the best player in the world for that year. There's been a lot of players that have rightfully won the Ballon d'Or, like Lionel Messi, Cristiano and Ronaldinho for instance, but there's been a lot of players that haven't won the Ballon d'Or that have deserved it. So these are my top 5 players that should have won the Ballon d'Or but didn't. In at number 5 is this guy. Undeniably, Beckham is one of the biggest names in football during and after his career. He was the captain of a dominant United side before he went on to play for Real Madrid for 5 years and signing for LA Galaxy. And then 2 loan spells at AC Milan before ending his career at PSG. David Beckham's had a great career, and in that career he's had 638 appearances for club and country, and in that time scoring 114 goals. And in that time he won 6 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, 1 Champions League, 1 La Liga, 2 MLS Cups and 1 Liga 1 title. And for me that's why he's at the number 5 spot. In at number 4, in his prime, one of the world's best goalkeepers, and he's just recently reached his 1,000 career appearance milestone. This man's hands are so safe he could have saved the Titanic. A 2-club man, he's only played for Parma and Juventus. He played for Parma between 1991 and 2001, and then Juventus from 2001 to present day. A credit to the sport and a legend for both clubs. He's been in the Italian national squad for 20 consecutive years. Buffon's won 7 Serie A titles, 2 Coppa Italias, 5 Italian Super Cups, 1 World Cup and 1 European Championship. And if you check out his stats, his honours are endless, and how he never won a Ballon d'Or, it beats me. In at number 3, spending his whole youth career with Barcelona, he started his senior career with Barcelona B. He had 55 appearances for Barcelona B before going on to be a legend in the game and to the Barcelona first team. He made over 500 appearances for the Catalonia club and a further 133 for the Spain national team. and his honours went on to include 7 La Liga titles, 3 Copa del Rey titles, 4 Spanish Super Cups, 2 UEFA Super Cups, 4 Champions Leagues, 2 Club World Cups and 1 World Cup. He is well and truly one of the best midfielders to grace the game. In at number 2, this little red-headed man could have found Osama bin Laden with a pass. This man played just shy of 500 appearances for Manchester United, scoring 107 goals from centre midfield. He picked up 66 England appearances, scoring 14 goals. Paul Scholes picked up 11 Premier League titles, 3 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, 5 Community Shields, 2 Champions League titles and 1 FIFA Club World Cup. In my opinion, Paul Scholes was one of the most underrated midfielders of his time. Zinedine Zidane was once asked what it felt like to be the best midfielder in the world, and he turned around and said, "I don't know, ask Paul Scholes." And that just pays true homage to a player of his stature. And finally, we're at the number 1 spot, and I think you can guess who this man is. Not only is he incredibly cool off the pitch, he was one of the most composed finishers that I've ever seen. As a striker, I idolised myself and modelled my game on Thierry Henry's. And I'd put my house on him to finish a one-on-one. With 4 giant European clubs on the old CV, he's had a great career. He picked up an astonishing 284 goals and 581 club appearances for all his clubs, and a further 51 international goals for France. He scored around 175 goals and 258 appearances for Arsenal, and he was part of that invincible squad that went unbeaten all season in 2004. Notably, the peak of his career was at Arsenal, and without a doubt, he's a Gunners legend. Henry's picked up quite a bit of silverware in his career. In England, he picked up 2 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups and 2 Community Shields. Only the 1 League 1 title in France. In his time at Barcelona, he won 2 La Ligas, 1 Copa del Rey, 1 Spanish Super Cup, 1 Champions League and 1 FIFA Club World Cup. And finally, in his international career, he won 1 World Cup, 1 European Championship and 1 Confederations Cup. A brilliant career for a remarkable player, and he was the best striker to never win a Ballon d'Or, and that's why he's in my number 1 spot. I mean, for Christ's sake, Michael Owen won a Ballon d'Or. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. Leave a comment and tell me who you think should have won a Ballon d'Or or should win a Ballon d'Or. And if you agree with my selection, leave a thumbs up. And don't forget to follow my social media pages, which I'll leave in the description below, because it's easier to communicate with you guys and I can get a general idea for what you want to see on my channel. I'm also so close to 100 subscribers, and I've got a very different video idea ready for when I do hit 100. So the sooner we get to 100, the sooner I can release that video. So with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later.